Next on my bucket list is to get my first tattoo. I knew I wanted my first tattoo to be about this moment. This moment changed everything for me. Have you ever experienced a moment where you felt like you were standing at a fork in the road? Two different paths. You knew if you took one path, it would lead you to one life. But if you decided to forego it for the other path, it would take you to a completely different life. Which one? Which path? I had that experience before, and to this day, I still wonder. What if I never took that? It was the year 2013. I was 22 years old, and I was backpacking through Southeast Asia with a friend. We met up with two other friends, and the four of us were in Bali. We were at the beach sunbathing. I spotted a beautiful green cliff. Something about it called out to me. You wanted to discuss your first tattoo? You'd like waves? With a web. I will show you if I understand correctly. Prior to this trip, I had created a list of goals that I wanted to achieve on this trip. One of them was to practice listening to my intuition. And at that moment, my intuition was telling me to go to the cliff. We trekked up there, and at first, I thought I had made a mistake. It looked too rugged to get through, but we managed to get around, and lo and behold, there was a clearing. Just big enough for the four of us. We sat down, and I was immediately drawn to the ocean below us. It was so beautiful, and I sat watching the waves crash.
Just so I can understand. Actual frame, something like that, or
At the same time, my two friends next to me were in a lively conversation. Part of me was tempted to join in. After all, that was who I had always been. I was always easygoing and up for anything. But in that moment, no. I just wanted to disengage and be quiet. My intuition told me that silence had something to teach me. Today is the day I get my first tattoo. We've got a bit of butterflies. I'm not doing my bottom lashes in case I cry and smear my makeup all over. Nope. I guess I should wear them today because it's pretty relevant. If you had told me 10 years ago I would be getting a tattoo of a spider, I would have laughed at you. I watched the waves crash on the shore. The deeper I went into my silence, the more I felt deeply connected with myself. Suddenly, it felt like a light bulb went off. It became clear as day. If you cut out all the noise and distractions, what's truly left? Love. I realized that I had already found true love. I was engaged to that person, but I wasn't ready to get married. Life took some different directions, and we broke it off. Suddenly, I knew I had found my person, even though that person was on the other side of Earth. I felt so connected with that person. The small waves you had before? Yes, that, but here. I want to show it to my interpreter. Oh, I love it! Yay! I'm so excited. Just as this realization was hitting me, a spider was spinning its web. Growing up, I was terrified of spiders. The person I was engaged to loved animals, and he had a pet tarantula. And I was like, eek! But living together, I learned about spiders. I realized, why was I afraid of spiders? I just didn't understand them. But now that I understood spiders, my fear of them ceased. That was the moment I understood how much I had grown. I'm so excited. My first tattoo. My heart is actually beating. I'm so nervous. I am scared. It's nothing. Really, it feels like nothing. After I returned from my trip, I reached out to my ex-fiance. We reconnected and we ended up marrying. That time, however, I was completely ready with all of my heart. This year, we are celebrating our 10-year anniversary and we have 2 beautiful children. Okay, it's done. I officially have a tattoo. I am a tattooed woman now. How do I feel? Feels like, the flesh is just the flesh. My body is my temple, yes. But at the same time, it's just a body. And now I have really beautiful, meaningful art on it. Permanently. I have to admit, when I first looked at it, I felt a little pang of regret. But the more I looked at it, I realized that no, I liked it. I looked at it from a distance, and I love it. I do. I never thought I would have a tattoo of a spider. I did not even know if I would ever have a tattoo. I did it! Looking back at the time, I was in that fork in the road. Really, there were several different forks. I wonder if I had never realized true love was already there, if I had ignored it and kept chasing adventure and continued to explore. Maybe my life would have been more adventurous and artsy, but I would have been missing true love. Or if I had never listened to my intuition that I wasn't ready, if I had suppressed it because I didn't want to face the truth and went ahead and got married, my life would have gone off in a different direction. I think I would have been miserable right now. My first tattoo represents this moment, and it reminds me that when I feel lost, or maybe I'm standing in a new fork in the road, listen to my intuition and find silence. Get my first tattoo? Check.